Hi. So for this journey for me, it's interesting. I had set goals, and I'm not even going to talk about them because what's interesting for me is that they've actually changed. So for me, I realized in the process so far, and it's been a short journey, but so far, I've realized that as much as I really value feedback, I don't really ask for it much or give it very much. So that's what I'm starting to explore further. Thanks.
Hi everyone, I want to share with you how I am learning to delegate and deliver results through others. One person I am learning to delegate more responsibility to is with my engineering technician. With the long-term reduction in my department, I do not have an engineer resource that I can utilize for managing projects. Because of this, I've had the opportunity to identify some key strengths in my technician and stretch them out of their comfort zone by handing over a multiple supplier, data intensive project that is normally not reserved for someone in this position. Initially, I was worried that the technician would not be able to handle this project because it required attention to detail with the data, use of new software, and communication with my suppliers in Asia. To my surprise, the technician has been able to handle this project just fine and deliver results that I needed. There were some mistakes made along the way, wrong reports, wrong emails to suppliers, etc. But with positive and critical feedback to my technician, along with both of us checking for understanding, my technician is managing the project successfully and I am able to focus on more business critical matters. Thanks for letting me take your time and share how delegation is helping me to deliver results. Goodbye.
So one of the things that we learned in our live event was how to give and receive feedback. In the past week, unfortunately, one of my direct reports gave his 2 weeks notice. This was, I think, a really good opportunity for me to practice what I learned about giving and receiving feedback. I was able to evaluate him as an employee for the past 2 years, give him recommendations going forward, and in addition, he was able to give me really good feedback as his manager for the past 2 years.
Hello, my name is Colin O'Connell-Long. I'm an engineer in the R&D department, and I'm going to be talking to you today a little bit about how I plan to use coaching in my everyday life using the GROW model. And the GROW model really allows a nice basic platform to facilitate those conversations. So using coaching to help people that report to me kind of push the status quo is going to be a great avenue for us to eventually, grow as a department and then grow as a business as well, because we're obviously able to create better product at a faster rate year in and year out. And so the goal setting portion of this is definitely critical, and letting those team members kind of identify where there are gaps and some potential there, and allowing them to set those goals themselves, and in facilitating my experience with the project that I've managed to identify, where we could take this. And now we can kind of move into the next stages of the coaching opportunity. And that's really kind of this defining what the reality of the situation is. We have the intent of where we want it to be, but where are we today? And asking good questions around, where do they think, their role relates to the big picture. And then once we've kind of defined that space, moving into what are some of the options, and what's available to us to get that done, and working through that conversation, asking the right questions, and allowing them to grow into questioning things that they may never have thought to even try before. Working through with them, what's that way forward? How do we accomplish this great brainstorming activity that we just had? How do we execute? And working through every little bit in detail in terms of figuring out a good plan moving forward so that we can execute on it. It's a great platform for me, and I look forward to using it.
Hi, I'm Sandra, and I decided to do the Jung's communication style workshop with my team. And we took about an hour and a half, and here's some short clips from that. It was awesome.
Into the amiable spot. That's where I totally thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it again. I'm going, analytical 70? What?
What was your second highest score? Though? Where did you fall under
Well,
your
I had
second
two
highest?
fives. which were expressive and amiable.
I had 8 in mine.
You did?
Okay, so
So
you
that was a
really
done deal.
are.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no waffling back and forth.
Jim.
Them both, or you stand in the middle?
Okay,
We
so you
both
guys.
do.
We could pull the table out even more. And the other table.
So on mine,
Yeah.
I got both.
No.
I got 5.
Yeah, you're just gonna stand.
Yeah,
you're
we
gonna
got
stand
4, we got 5 of
You're
this.
gonna
We got
be
5.
kind of.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
See,
But you guys. Okay.
if I'm 5 and 5, how I do stay on the album?
If you're 5 and 5, you're gonna be on the line. Yeah.
And me?
Yeah.
Whoa, we don't have anybody over here on this side.
Okay, so boss, can you get into where you're
Everybody was
square is?
communicating.